episode with Sit with Steph. We have an amazing show lined up for you guys. We got Virgo Libras Entertainment in the house. We got my bro Big Sean in the damn building. And we also got Sturkey, my best friend. So stay tuned. We're going to have an amazing show, so let's go. Hey you guys, we're back. So before we get into this amazing show, let's get to the hot topic. The hot topic is my team played with me today. They made me go natural. So here's the thing. It's cute and all, but you know, ladies, tell me if you like it, if you want to go to the natural, or if you like the wigs and the ponytails and the weaves and all that, because I like my sewing, and you know, I get these painted on, I get these glued on, I get these stuck on. I like it all. This right here is new. But they told me I couldn't do it, so I did it. But anyway, we're going to get into this amazing show. Let's go. Welcome back with Sit with Steph. We have Rome and Khadijah in the building from Virgo and Libra Entertainment. Let's go. Okay, Khadijah. Got the legends in the building. They sitting in here and bumping, okay? Hey. What's up, Rome? Rome in the house. What's good?
What's up, baby girl? How you doing?
I'm amazing. How are you?
Blessed and highly favored.
I know that's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's my girl right there. Hey, girl. She don't even need a mic. Goddamn. All right, Khadijah. I set y'all up with a little bit of, wine so y'all can sit with me. Sit with Steph. Absolutely. Let's go.
Now. It's to you.
Thank you. I was drinking before y'all got here.
Nice to the palate.
You like it?
Totally too good.
Totally too good. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going back. Oh my goodness. So what's going on? So tell me about this Virgo Libra Entertainment. Enlighten me.
Well,
First of all, wait, sorry to cut you off, but y'all married, right?
Not exactly.
Nah, y'all common law. They marry y'all. All right, so go ahead. Wife and husband. Tell us about it a little bit.
I let him start first because he know more than I let him start first.
You his rib, girl.
And
I
basically,
I let him, but I let him start.
but with the barbecue sauce and all that.
Shoot.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry I had no strawberries for y'all. Send y'all home with a gift.
And being it can't have no strawberries, you can't have no chocolate either, so you know.
You need chocolate too?
Baby, what? The strawberries is good with the chocolate.
Oh my goodness.
Especially when you put it on. Anyway.
So the show has taken a different.
Now,
let's go back.
Virgo Libra. I met my queen. I was gigging.
Okay.
And it was phenomenal, so to speak. You know what I mean?
It was amazing.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, man. You know, I was gigging and we just clicked. You know, we was introduced to one another, and that was like 6 years ago.
So when you mean gigging, exactly what do you mean? What do you do?
Oh, well, I play drums, I do sound, I DJ, I rap, I write up in mood.
And you a comedian.
Somewhat. I said Jerome in the house.
Oh, shit, yeah.
You know. But I do it all just to keep the smiles on the face, you know.
Okay, that's
But
amazing.
yeah, I was playing drums that night.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And we happened to click. We got introduced, and that was all it wrote. You know, I let her know, you know, look, I don't play no games, and she let me know she don't play no games, and you know, it is what it is.
Okay, so who's the Virgo?
I am.
And you're the Libra.
I'm the cusp.
He's both.
Okay. Oh, you both. Got the. All right. So when's your birthday, Khadijah?
September 2nd.
Okay, nice. And when's yours?
The 21st of September.
Oh, y'all like right there. That's so cute. Do y'all celebrate y'all birthdays together?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
How long you guys been together?
We've been together for 4 years.
Okay, nice. Oh,
4
nice.
years.
That's amazing. So, tell us more about the Virgo Libra thing. Why did y'all get into the
Virgo
entertainment
Libra
part
was
of it?
established. Virgo Libra was established like in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've always had it in my mind since I was a little kid.
Okay.
It didn't start out as Virgo Libra at first. It started out with initials JLJ Productions.
What does that mean?
Jerome Lewis Jackson Productions.
Okay.
You know, and it didn't sound right to me. It didn't ring a bell, so I left it alone.
It didn't fit your.
Exactly. I left it alone.
That
for a
connection.
minute.
Once you got your queen, you was like, "This is what fits."
No, actually, when I
You
left,
said no to me. No, yeah, I'm just
I left
joking.
it alone for a minute, and I bring it back as a production.
Okay.
And when I met her, which is my queen, my princess, my love, I decided to change it up a little bit. You know, so it's been established since 2011, but last year we had our very first Valentine's jam.
Event, right?
Yes, and that's when it stuck.
Why you didn't invite me?
You was invited.
I was.
Yeah.
You wasn't here. That was your birthday.
Oh, okay. I probably was away.
Now, as far
I
as
was away.
as far
Like you was.
as far as my background is concerned, this is how I got started in all of this.
Well, tell me. Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know about the drumming because I love drums. You know, I could bust a couple of beats myself. You know.
Uh-oh.
Boom, 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 boom. You know the stuff that everybody know how to do.
Oh, well, I can get in contact with Dougie. He can teach you how to drum.
You can teach me how to do it.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I'm gonna ask you one thing. You know, I love y'all. I cook food, but don't do that again, cause then I gotta go over there and get the Lysol.
Oh.
You know, when I come on the virus and all.
We gotta keep it
But
safe.
Absolutely.
yes, my background.
Yes, please tell us.
My dad was the late great J.J. Jackson.
Okay.
Back in the '60s, he wrote a tune called "But It's Alright."
How that go? Cause you know my mama's era, not me, so you gotta let me know about that.
We got somebody from back there saying "bound, bound, bam, bam, bam."
Jackson.
That's dope.
See, back
I know that
back
song.
in the days, a lot of sisters, you know, had a lot of brothers. So my dad said, well, whatever you won't say, he gonna say it for him.
Okay.
So he was like, girl, you don't know. You know.
That's kind of, in my era, that's kind of scary.
You know what I mean?
Like,
So
you
when
right,
they
man.
when they went to the studio, you know, they had to edit the anger, you know.
Right, because it sounds like that.
You know, so they made it nice. Well, you don't know.
They slowed it down and made it nice.
Yeah, you know. And see,
Right.
back then it was the '60s, so everything was, you know.
Okay.
So it had to go with that. You know, and then it became a #1 hit.
I mean, I know the song. I heard the song before. That's why I say you gotta because I'm not really good with names of artists and all that, you know. But if you tell me the song, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I heard that song before. before, so that's an amazing song. Your dad is definitely a legend. Absolutely. So, what are you doing to make yourself a legend?
Actually, I DJ, I write, I promote, I'm an engineer. I wrote a few tunes back in '95.
Okay.
Which are already copywritten. I just had to revamp them, so to speak, you know, because when I recorded them, the recording mechanism wasn't what it is today.
Right, it's different.
So, you know, I had to revamp them and use live as opposed to digital.
You're like really animated. Oh, Lord. You really animated. Khadijah, how you deal with this man with all that animation, huh, girl?
That's crazy.
It's crazy, right?
But I love it.
I see. Khadijah got real gangster. I love it. She got real crazy. Show them how crazy you got, Khadijah.
I love it.
I cannot. That's my girl right here. I love me some Khadijah. She's
we
cool.
go back.
Absolutely. This is actually this is a karaoke night. I'm gonna tell you like that, because that's how we all met, karaoke. Let's give it up for karaoke, huh? Without karaoke, we wouldn't be a karaoke. That's right, we wouldn't be a karaoke family. So this is definitely a personal show.
But without live entertainment, there would be no karaoke.
That's a fact, but you know.
See, we gonna take it back. We gonna take it back.
You know.
I see, because
I'm only going to karaoke.
I'm an analog man. You know what I mean? See, this digital stuff. Please.
No, but see, I'm saying that because that's where I come from. That's my thing. I know everybody here that's gonna be on the show tonight from karaoke. So, you know, that's why I said this is a damn sure karaoke show. And it also is touching on you guys' professional creativity and what y'all really do in the real world. You know what I'm saying? The karaoke is just something to get that steam going, you know.
And speaking of, again, I write. And I do have a couple of tracks that, you know, I want at least one track.
So who did you write for?
Myself.
Okay, so do you have any songs that's like hitting iTunes or?
No, not as of yet.
Not yet.
Because a lot of them are not finished. Yeah, I'm a perfectionist.
Okay.
I'm a perfectionist.
So when did you write your first song?
In 1986.
And it ain't finished yet?
No, it's finished.
Oh, I'm about to get at you right now, honey. I'm about damn.
It's finished, but it's not finished. In other words, every time I get a new toy, I gotta revamp what I started. You understand? So that I can perfect what I have already.
But you know, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you right now. Sometimes it's never perfect. But the only way you're gonna get yourself heard and get out there is drop it.
Well,
you know
when I found out about today, my man 3 was like, yo, look, son, I want you to swing through.
You kind of gangster.
I'm a 65 baby.
Yeah, but sometimes you kind of scared. Can you take your glasses off? I didn't see what's under those eyes. Make sure you're not looking at me crazy.
I don't want to break the camera. You know? I mean, because I was told
I'm just messing.
I was told I was an ugly little chap. You know,
Take them on.
I was an ugly little chap, I was told. You know, with a bunch of tea and some crumpets.
But who told you was ugly? They was lying. You got it. You good.
Oh,
And you know
good?
what? You
I'm
good. You got your queen. You don't matter what nobody else says.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's why I say what I say. It doesn't matter.
That's right, sure.
And see,
That's it. Somebody else for everybody.
I don't need nobody to stroke my ego because I do that on my own.
Nah, you crazy.
That's my baby. She my right hand.
So you don't stroke it yourself. She stroke your ego for you. Don't say you do that by yourself.
That all depends on the time and the day.
Khadijah, take the mic. Tell her you do it all the time. Look, she ain't playing. She got the... Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me. See, I stroke your ego every day.
You see the leg moving and shit, right? Wait a minute.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. How about those Knicks? Alright, so let's get back to how you guys came up with your entertainment company and what your entertainment company is bringing and what we could be looking forward to with your entertainment company.
Well, what we trying to bring and what we will bring in the summer is joy, peace, love, and happiness.
That's amazing. But
LLC stands for We Love Life and Take Care of Our People. And that's what Virgo Libra does.
okay, so that's amazing, and I love the slogan. But are you guys like an entertainment company as far as having artists under you guys? Like, what is it about your entertainment company that you want the people to know?
Music, just music. What we do, for an example, Brother 3 over here, he's been to my studio.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he heard what I can do before he even came to my studio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He knows I'm a dynamic pocket drummer. People that surround him
Mm-hmm.
knows that as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of us putting something together and bringing it to the community
Okay.
live.
Well, we might have some things for you to do, honey.
We also deal with giving back to the community.
That's good.
My queen, on the other hand, which I will let her take.
It's
that
something of
floor.
spades, right? Something like that. Definitely want you to tell me about that, my love.
Okay, my name is Khadijah. As you already know, I am president of the 22nd Division of the Black Spades, which is uptown in the Bronx, White Plains Road area. I've been president so far for 4 months.
Oh, let's give her a round of applause, you guys. That's amazing. You go, girl.
Okay, I feed the homeless.
Yes, you do. Good.
I shelter the homeless and the needy. We try to protect everything, basically Gun Hill area, from one side of Gun Hill to the other side of Gun Hill.
I know, because, you know, me and Khadijah, I didn't even know you like that. I know you're a girl. But I'm just saying, you know, that's my karaoke sister. But you guys came to my housewarming, and I got to know your man a little bit more. So I really thank you guys for that. The gifts was amazing. Thank you.
Yes,
but,
I went crazy
you know,
buying it.
yes, Khadijah also always reaches out to me about Steph. Yo, can you get the food so I can give out to her? She's very a great, what is it called? Humanitarian. Now I was about to say another word I can't even pronounce. but it's okay. She is definitely a great humanitarian. So we're gonna just do me a favor. You guys let everybody know where they can find you at, and you're gonna perform for us a little bit later, right?
Yes.
All right. So let everybody know where they can find you at. Khadijah, why don't you tell them about where they can find you at for if they need a meal, if anything.
Okay.
You never know who's watching.
And by the way, this Friday, 2 p.m., Gun Hill and White Plains Road, I will be giving out clothes. Come, whoever. If you need it, it will be there. Come and get it.
Give them the address to that, my love.
Right outside Gun Hill, 2 train station. The 2 train is Gun Hill, White Plains Road, right there. Right outside the projects is right across the street.
Okay.
From 2 o'clock Friday afternoon.
Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing. I'm gonna need you for some things, girl, because you know DFF, we in the building. I ain't gonna hold you. DFF is doing some amazing things, and we got a lot of stuff getting ready to go on. So you know we need all the help from everybody. We ain't too proud to beg.
And also you can find me on IG under Princess Jasmine. Is Z, not a S. And also on Facebook, Khadijah For Real.
Okay, so come on, my love. Tell them where they can find you and what, you know, your info.
You can find Virgo Libra at JLuJack at VirgoLibraEntertainment.com.
Okay.
You can also find me at DivineIsOurGod@gmail.com. And thank you very much, Ms. Stephanie.
No, I thank you guys for coming. Stick around, watch the rest of the show. I think
we're gonna sip some more.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So look, we're about to get into the next guest that we have coming up. So stay tuned. Let's go. Welcome back, you guys, for Sip with Steph. Now, this next person coming up is so dear to my heart. I mean, he is my best friend in the whole wide world. We got James Sturkey in the building. Let's go.
You got me going in circles. Oh, round and round I go. I'm going in circles. Oh, round and round I go. I'm spun out over you. Yeah, baby.
So that record came out, huh?
Oh, yes. It was called Rather Hip Shing. That was the first one we put out. Rather Hip Shing. That was doing the shingling time.
Oh, Rather Hip Shing.
Right.
Yeah, I know how to do the shingling.
No, wait, don't sit down. Give him some more. Come on.
I'm gonna still dance.
Yes. Oh, hey. All right, Dad. I said like that. Hi, Sturkey.
Hi.
Get that mic over here.
Right there, right there.
Right here, right
That's
here.
okay, right there. Okay, I got that.
So tell them why you my best friend in the whole wide world.
Well, you see,
It all started back in
it's not back
in yonder.
No, this is my BFF. We're in a committed friendship relationship.
Absolutely.
So there's no limitations, no edges, no
No
rough
edges.
edges, no parameters, no nothing. You know?
That's right. That's
I
my
love her from A to Z beyond that.
That's right. That's my best friend in the whole wide world. Besides my best friend Latoya. If I don't say that right now, she's gonna call me in about 2.5 minutes. But yes, he is my best friend. So Yummy, you've been singing for like ever. So why don't you tell us when you started?
Oh, well, the music interest started with my parents. My father was a self-taught instrumentalist, and he's played 4 or 5 different instruments that he did on his own. My mother was a singer in church choir. So my brother and I grew up under the influence of music because that's what we heard all day. Actually, my father used to train us in harmony by playing instruments and telling us as a challenge to harmonize with the songs or the notes that he was playing. So that's how we learned the business in terms of music. And then where I grew up in the Abraham Lincoln houses, my neighbors.
Harlem.
Hey, there you go. Big H.
Okay.
My next door neighbor's father was an instrumentalist, a saxophone player, so we heard music all the time. The whole project was formed of a lot of talented people in terms of music.
Yeah, you know, there's one song that you sing that you know that I love the most, and that is The Whole Town Laughing. What made you connect to that song so much? Because you sing it so well.
Well, the first connection is Teddy.
Okay.
Teddy P is the man. You know, I have great respect for him in terms of him being an artist. I have great respect for his talent in terms of him being a singer and a performer. So he's kind of sets the stage for me right now, because I can say I'm kind of on a rerun, coming back to the art again, seriously. So he's one of my favorites. One of my favorite artists.
I don't think nothing you do is a rerun. I think every time you do this original over, like, it's just, you do it so effortlessly. Like, it's like you did it, and the next time you do it, it's just like, it sounds like you never did it before, and we're hearing it for the first time. It's just amazing.
Well, let me clarify what I mean by rerun.
Yeah, you tell me.
What I mean by that is I'm coming back to my art. I first started singing, of course, as a child, professionally at 10 years old. Professionally at 10 years old, at the Apollo Theater, as a matter of fact. The group I was with, they were called the Clintonian Cubs. We were 9 and 10 years old. We won at the Apollo 5 times in a row. And during those
That's
times,
amazing.
if you won 5 times in a row, you got to open the show.
So we were the youngest opening act at the Apollo. We opened for the Coasters and the Cadillacs.
Okay. Who was the Cadillacs?
It's old doo-wop.
Yeah.
These are old doo-wop groups. Yeah. So
Okay.
back in the day, and like I said, we were the youngest to ever open an act at the Apollo at 9 and 10 years old.
Not to fast forward to now, but Sturk is also part of D.F.F. Okay,
For
so
life.
for life, D.F.F. for life. So, like I said, this interview is more than just a regular interview. This is deeper than that. You know, I've been like, this is my best friend. So I'm so inspired by him every day. He gets up and he says positive things to us all the time. He don't play with us, okay? He's like straight military. You was in the army, right?
Oh yes.
So he's straight military with us. He's like, he get in the group, we fall in line. We like, okay, Sturk's in the building, and we just, okay, we go right to business. When he get off, we like, yo, let's go. So we the respect is there, and he demands the respect. And Sturk is also a part. We are in the same church. I brought him to my church, and he joined, and they loved him. And you know, they loved him in the church. I ain't gonna say what they wanted. He was singing them like this was in the pews, like they thought the panties at him in the church. I'm just saying, but you know we're gonna take it back. So let's go.
So anyway, like I said, so I'm coming back to the craft. Yeah, my first professional experience was with the Clintonian Cubs, 9 and 10 years old. 7 years later, I was with a group known as the Millionaires. This was back in the 60s, 64. At the age of 17, we were at the Apollo again, performing there, and we were the opening act for Bobby Hebb, Martha and the Vandellas. Who else was on there? There were quite a few other stars back then that time. So that was during the 60s. Also, we had recorded for Mercury label. And at that time, I was writing exclusively for the group. So on the album that we released, out of the 11 songs, I think I wrote about 8 or 9.
That's amazing. So you also like travel all over. Like you've been everywhere, traveling, singing. So name some of the places that you've been singing at.
Well, if you want to include the military.
But you was singing while you was shooting people? Like, how that work?
Actually, I formed a band.
Oh, you did?
I formed a band when we were over, and when I went to Vietnam. I formed a band over there for entertainment. So, yeah, I mean, I was singing in Vietnam, singing in China. I've sung, on the East Coast, on the West Coast, down south. There's so many places I've sung because anywhere I go, I like to sing. That's who I am. That's basically who I am. My music is my art. My art is my life.
It's so funny because I know Sturk for so long, but we really like connected at the Cove, right? Like the Cove, and then like I said, karaoke. So let me tell you something. Karaoke is amazing because you meet amazing people all the time, and I met my best friend there, so the karaoke is dope. Yeah. But tell them about your beautiful family, because I love your daughters. They're amazing, and you just had a grandbaby.
Just had my 10th grandchild. I have 3 daughters, beautiful daughters, all talented. They sing. They all write. My oldest is a producer, a promoter. She teaches stage art. And what that is primarily is that she'll take raw talent and teach them how to present on stage, how to do what they need to do to be acceptable on the stage.
Shout my girls' names out. I love them.
My oldest is Jamesa, which is actually my first name James and my middle initial A put together. My middle girl is Christina with a K. And then my last girl is Gretchen, named after her mother, Gretchen Dion. And then, like I say, I have Miss Chloe is the latest addition.
Oh, she's so cute.
On Thanksgiving Day.
Yes, she was. She's so adorable.
And that's my granddaughter, second granddaughter.
Right. The great-grand, right? Or granddaughter?
No, granddaughter. I have no greats yet.
You don't have no greats?
No.
Damn, my mama got you beat.
My oldest grandson is 21, just turned 21.
Wow.
My first granddaughter celebrated her 16th birthday today.
Happy birthday, baby. We also want to send a great happy birthday to Chris Walker. He's DFF all day. Happy birthday, Chris. now let's get back to you. But Sturk is also writing the talk show for the next season. He got some. He got something about that.
Well, I was inspired to do the theme song for the talk show, based on what I know about you. So I think it's going to be apropos when we do get it released and we start doing it. I think in that song is going to reflect all of your talents as well as your personality.
You think it can get like all 7 of my personalities in one song?
Well, we can do that when we go back to psychiatric services.
You know, you're the only person in this life that can talk to me like that. So, sir, so tell everybody like what they're gonna be expecting from you, because I know you're working on some new beats for yourself. This man is amazing. I'm not trying to cut him off, but he's dope as hell because he don't let nothing stand in his way. So that's what I'm saying to all you young people that are out there, and you sitting here saying y'all gonna drop this music. Y'all need to do it. Take this man right here as inspiration. He got it, and he's still going, and he's still trucking. Like, you gotta be inspired by that. It's never too late to start. You can do whatever you want to do as long as you keep your mind focused on what you want to do in life. And he should be somebody that inspires you, to show you that it's never too late to learn your craft and make it better. Sir, tell them some more things about you that you would love for them to know.
Well, as I say, I'm coming back to the art, so I'm starting to write again. Starting with, of course, the theme song for this show. But I've been sitting and doing some things at home with the pandemic. I got plenty of time, and so that I don't get bored, I go back to what I know best, which is basically to express my feelings and my sentiments through my music.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going back to the writing. You know, the inspirational thing comes from experience. That's life experience.
Right.
So, you know, I've learned from D.F.F. because you know the whole inspiration. Being around young people, some of us older folks might say, "Oh my God, I can't stand this and I can't stand that," and you know, it's a problem. But my thing is that I'm motivated by youth. I'm motivated by young people, and through that motivation, it brings new life back to me.
Right.
You know, so I'm open to express myself and to receive new life. No one is old enough or knows enough about life to say that I know it all.
Right.
I don't. I'm learning every day.
And you know, that's the amazing thing. When you're open to learn, then you're gonna get far. When you close off and you think you know everything, you're gonna stay stagnant. You're gonna stay right there. Because there's somebody out there that can teach you something. He teach me every single day. It's not one thing. If I'm going through something, I call him. I might not like the stuff he wanna say to me, but I take it because I know it's coming from a good place. And that's why I said when he is like the godfather of D.F.F. And I just need everybody to understand, D.F.F. is a brand, D.F.F. is a family. We just not we just not a group of people that's sitting here saying like, oh yeah, we just hang out together. No, we got a goal. And you guys are going to see it because everybody that's a part of it brings something amazing to the group. And Sturk is an asset to this group. And we couldn't make it to the next level without him, and we wouldn't want to. And we just inspired by you. Like, you know, you're the bomb.com. You know, I type that all the time. Something happens, I'm like, okay, y'all guys, let's go. We're gonna call Sturk. And he prays for us, and you know, it's just amazing. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for him, and I know there's nothing he wouldn't do for me. This is my heart and my soul, seriously. He knows that. So, you know, I can't clown around too much because he gonna tell me about it tomorrow.
No, I think, you know, one of the things I want to say, and just even with respect to D.F.F. or anyone, and I learned this a long time ago, that there are 2 ways to surrender. And, you know, most people think of surrender as being weak. But I had a pastor who was my minister my pastor in the ministry, because I am an ordained minister as well. He said that there are 2 ways that you can surrender. This way and this way. This way, you surrender in terms of I've given up and there's nothing more that I can do. But this way, if you surrender, your palms are open to receive something. Amen. And so when you're surrendering at that point, what you're actually doing is moving yourself out of the way to receive what God has for you. And in that surrendering, you're then filled to a point where you can be as excellent as your Father in heaven.
This is why I'm telling you, that's why he's the Godfather, because that just hit me really deep. Because sometimes in life, you want to give up. But when you believe and you have the amazing people that we have behind us, we going to give it like this. Because we don't give up. It's nothing about DFF that has the sign of giving up. We're going to take it to the next level, and we got Stirk to help us do that. We got everybody to help us get to the next level. I want to know, I'm sorry, you guys. I want you to tell everybody what's next for you and where they can find you at, because he got some amazing stuff coming, and y'all better stay tuned.
Well, hopefully what's next for me is that I'll be bringing you some original music. I can be found on Yahoo, jamessturkey@ymail.com. Also on my Instagram is Stirk_the singer. So you can find me in those two places, and hopefully I'll be able to extend.
Well, tell them your Facebook.
James Sturkey. You can find me there. There's some things, if you pull up Sturk, STURK, on the YouTube, you'll probably find me performing at different places. One of the places is Orlando, Florida. So it's another place.
Oh, you was at the Sing?
At City Walk.
City Walk, yeah, I did that too. It was amazing. But you know what? Like I said, he's gonna come back at our 10th show anniversary, and Sturk is gonna sing for you guys. He's gonna bring some new life. Listen, y'all don't want to miss it. That's all I'm gonna say. So we're about to go to the next. We're about to have a performance, okay, by my big bro, Big Sean, in the building. So stay tuned for that. Let's go. Welcome back, you guys. We have a live performance from my big bro, Big Sean, in the damn building. Let's go.
And what a difference all true love made in my life. So now, and so right. Now lovers come and then lovers go. That's what folks say. But don't they know that they're not there when you love me, hold me and say you care. And what we have is much more than they. Oh, love, love, I never knew that a touch could mean so much. Well. And what a difference. And when we walk hand in hand, yeah, oh, I feel so real, yeah. And now lovers come and then lovers go. That's what folks say. But don't they What we have is much more than they could see. What we have is just a little bit, it's just a little bit more than they could see, my baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What we have is, yeah, oh, nah, yeah, yeah, ooh, what we have is just a little bit, it's just a little bit more than they could see, my baby. Whoa, hey, what we have is, well, 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 what we have is much more than they could see, yeah. Oh, what we have is much more than they could see.
Welcome back, you guys. That was an amazing performance by spiritual mentor, soul singer, Big Sean. Let's welcome him to the table. Let's go.
Yes, indeed. I just wanted to come on with the band song just to show the, internet world that we being safe.
Right, now take it down.
I'll take it off.
I move.
Yeah, I got you.
You know I've been spraying all day Lysol. Your clothes smell like Lysol. That's the new perfume.
It smells good.
It smells amazing.
It smells good. I'm with. I rock a little bit on the job.
What's up, my karaoke brother?
What's going on? How far?
What's up? You did such an amazing performance as always.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nah, it rock. You did amazing. I don't know nobody that could duplicate that. That was dope. So, Sean, tell us some stuff about you.
Oh, man.
Wait, this man cooks.
Yeah.
Ladies?
That's one thing.
Mm-hmm. Ladies, you want to snatch that ham, right? Snatch. You always want a man that could cook for you. Tell them some stuff about you, baby.
Oh yeah. Well, as you said, cooking is definitely one of the things that I do. I love cooking. Of course, that comes from Mama. Mama been showing us that ever since we was little kids, and always said to myself, I said, I'm a big dude, so I said, I don't know how long or if I'm ever gonna have a woman in my life, and I'm gonna eat.
I know that's right.
And I'm not always gonna eat from a restaurant. Chinese store or Burger King or McDonald's. I'm gonna go in the kitchen and fricassee and hook something up. So
what's your favorite dish?
Learn how to do what I had to do. My favorite. Oh, you don't know what my favorite dish is?
I think you said something.
You don't know what you see my pictures on the internet?
Oh, but you know what?
I mostly have one.
Bro, I don't even be on Facebook like that. I just started being on Facebook when I started promoting the show the most.
Seafood.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Seafood.
But Sean,
especially crab legs.
What are you doing with your singing these days?
Right now I'm not so much, even though that performance that I just did was it was an R&B classic that I used to always perform at karaoke, and that was one of my go-to songs, Love Ballad, by Jeffrey Osborne. I don't really do the R&B too much anymore like I used to.
Why?
Because my life is changing a little bit. I'm becoming more of a spiritual, godly spiritual individual. So I'm leaning more towards writing gospel music, and I'm trying to get some producers and stuff like that to make some music. So
you need to be a part of D.F.Family.
Well, yeah. Well, me and Three been talking, so that's one of the things we got coming up. But we ain't gonna give y'all too much.
We ain't gonna give y'all too much at all. Because let me tell you something, D.F.Family is about to take over.
I know that's right.
And we need positive people just like Big Sean. I'm into the spiritual thing too. We just had a DFF toga party, crystal toga party. Let me clear that up.
Right.
And I'm into all of that. Like, I'm into great vibes, and we always had a great vibe, me and you. we always connected on that level.
Right.
Where we was always
able to talk about that.
Everything.
At some
like,
point, right.
yeah, we always stayed at a great friendship. And I do admire that about you, you know, even though, you know, I'm a clown sometimes, you know, I'm just serious.
You know, listen, I'm a godly spiritual man and everything, but they know I still clown.
Absolutely. You know, one thing I do want to admire you, the water. Amazing.
Yeah, I had to be honest, because I don't mind telling testimonies. You know what I mean?
I know that's right.
I don't mind telling things that help people. Some people are embarrassed about these situations, but in this life now we know it's not about being embarrassed about things. It's about being able to overcome things and help other people. Mm-hmm. So alcohol itself has been one of my downfalls in life. So that's something I try not to indulge in too much. I mean, if I'm home and I'm on Zoom karaoke or something like that, I'll pour me a little wine and, you know, I sip on that and hang out at home. Y'all know y'all don't see me in the clubs no more.
I know that's right.
In the bars and all that. Mm-hmm. Even when they was open before the pandemic.
Yeah, I haven't seen you forever.
I shut myself down even 2 years, even before the whole pandemic thing, because I just want to start getting my life right. And it's still a struggle. I'll be honest with anybody and tell you it's still a struggle, but God's been good to me and life is changing for the best. You know, with my health, everything.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can really ask. As long as you are honest with yourself.
Right.
And that's all that matters. Nobody can live your testimony.
Right.
Nobody can live your struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, indulging all, you know, sometimes it's okay, but you got to know your limits, and you know your limits, and that's an amazing thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You knew when to get yourself right. Nobody had to tell you. So.
I knew when to fall down on my knees and ask our Creator to get me right, because I couldn't do nothing for me.
I know that's right.
I couldn't do it. If someone could do it, it wouldn't have been 40 years of being messy.
But you know what? You not. I don't know what messy you talking, because I seen Sean. Like Sean will get them blue Long Islands, and he was still freaking Sean. He was still amazing. Maybe he had a little too much for him, because he only knows what he can indulge in. But he was still humble and a great guy, and so respectful. That. Like, you know, I really admire you, and I love your singing. I think you do amazing. I am looking forward to seeing some amazing things from you, your own songs, because I think you got this in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, I had some of my own songs from you know, back in the days that I wrote, and I said, you know, a lot of people heard those. They haven't gotten like out there like that to you know, to make me famous or anything like that. But there were songs that I've written and some old school friends of mine produced, and they were really good songs. But you know, they R&B songs now, and you know. And my godly spiritual level right now that I'm getting into, I'm not trying to be on both sides of the fence. Right. It's easy it's hard to fall on the side of the fence that you want to be on, which is the godly side. It's already hard enough to fall on that side completely and totally submit your life to God without playing the fence, you know, consciously. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, with that being said, that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm not trying to do R&B music. You know, I love music and I want to sing and I want people to hear my voice and I want to be able to express myself vocally, you know what I'm saying, musically. But I want to be able to do that in a way where God gets all of the glory for it.
That's amazing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just me right now. I got a lot of things. I got a lot of things going on on a spiritual level. I even got a men's group on Facebook that I call Barbershop Talks, where my pastor, his name is Robert Ferrer, and he started that up along with another brother of mine named Troy. Which I got to get at Troy. I gotta see what's going on with my brother Troy. And we started it, and it's where we just talk about all kinds of different topics. Like I'm not always all spiritual. I these days I feel like every time one of my friends or people that know me, when they try to talk to me, they say, "Oh man, I don't know." They get this look in their face like, "I don't know what I'm gonna talk to Sean about, because everything's gonna be so godly spiritual." Listen, I still know how to be down to earth, but within reason.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I still know how to be down to earth. I had a pastor tell me just not too long ago. he said that you can't be so godly spiritual until you can't be no worldly good.
Right.
And that was something that I'm always going to remember.
And it's the truth, because the only way you can relate to the people is if you can tell your story so they can relate to you.
Right, but not only relate to me, I have to be able to relate to them sometimes and meet them where they at, because everybody ain't always there. Everybody having,
and that's how you can help them. That's how you can help them.
Right.
And bring them to the next level.
Right.
I'm all about stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I go to church. I miss my church. I ain't gonna hold y'all. And I definitely, I do. I miss church. I was part of CLW.
You want to choir?
Absolutely.
Oh.
I was in praise and worship, honey. I started it all. You better act like you know. We act a little crazy and we act ourselves. And I tell everybody like this: God made you the way He made you. He knows who you are. He knows what you're gonna say before you say it. He made you the way you are.
Right.
Your life is already planned out. He knows what you want to do before you do it. So just be yourself, because He loves you the way you are. But also, we gotta also walk that straight and narrow sometimes and say,
That's
you know
right.
what, this
That's
is
the
too much.
addition part.
Exactly.
That's right.
This is too much, and maybe I need to like detour. And you know what? I fall short of that all the time.
That's all right. We all fall short.
Exactly.
You perfect?
Absolutely
Now,
not.
ask me am I perfect?
You perfect?
Absolutely not.
Say absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If we were perfect, then we wouldn't need the man upstairs to correct us.
That's
and we
right.
wouldn't need Him to give His only Son for our imperfections. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So, listen, at the end of the day, you do what you got to do for you. Not nobody else, just you and the Lord. That's
Amen.
it. You know what I mean? So you live your life every day, and we gotta right our wrongs. Period.
But can we go another direction?
Let's go.
Huh?
Let's go.
I miss my karaoke family.
They miss you too. I miss you, Sean.
I miss y'all, man. I miss coming out, just really doing what I do. I'm not gonna lie about that. I know. I tell you what, I miss.
But I'm gonna keep it real with you.
What?
You don't have to separate yourself from that. When you come in, do you. Stay true to you, and that's it. You come in and you sing your songs. God is not gonna look at you no differently.
Let me say this about that. You gotta know yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And when you're trying to make changes and you're trying to do different things, you have to know what you can hang in there with,
Right.
and you gotta know what you gotta stay away from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You gotta know your strength.
I agree.
I've tried going to karaoke and not sitting in there drinking and getting
Mm-hmm.
drunk and doing all of that and everything. But, after a while it gets tempting, and then it gets to me, and then I go back to my old ways. So God told me, you got to stay away, period. That's the choice that you got to make.
And you know why? I feel like this. You got to stay. He wants you to stay away till you strong enough to handle the temptation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, he is the person that's going to guide you to the right way. So you got to always look for Him for all the answers first.
Right.
If you feel like I'm not ready, it's okay. You're going to know when you're ready.
Right.
To be able to mingle with the people.
He may, to be honest with you, he may not ever want you to go back certain ways. He might want you to be delivered from a thing, and he might want you to stay away from that thing forevermore. And that's just what you got to do. It's all about memories. That's just like when somebody in your life leaves this life, and they soul goes on to the next thing. We don't have them back in the physical, no more. That's it for that. But we got memories. So we just deal with that, So I got memories of karaoke, turning up.
But you know what? Sometimes he sends you back so you can minister to other people. Because remember, God needs an army. And sometimes He's going to use us to connect to somebody else to pull them in.
I can relate to that too.
You understand? So sometimes He's going to send you back. Oh yeah, He's going to put you back out there, and He's going to say, yo, I need you right here. Listen, we all pawns.
You're right, but I am going to be strong. I'm going to be
absolutely. He ain't going to put you in a situation when you're not ready.
No.
That's why I told you.
Right.
You might not be ready right now, but God's going to put you back there when you're ready, because He needs you to mentor and minister to other people. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, Sean, I'm really into this. Me personally, I love the Lord. Ain't nothing ever gonna detour me from. You know, sometimes I get mad and I fight with myself because I do things that I know is not of Him.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm only doing what He wants me to do.
Right.
Cause I can't. I don't create my days. He do.
Well, let me follow what you're saying right there. Let me add a little bit to that real briefly. Because this is one thing that I definitely want to touch on with the people out there. With the whole pandemic and everything going on, and you know, I know a lot of people are uncomfortable and they sad, and I teach this to a lot of people. People are uncomfortable and sad and missing a lot of things that they used to be able to do before the pandemic. But this is like the same thing that we're sitting here talking about right now. This is one of them times to build on your craft. You know, build with your family, build those relationships. You know what I mean? Write those poems, write those songs. You know what I'm saying? Play that music. Do what you do to build yourself up. Read those books. Get strong. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm working out. I'm taking some supplements that really work for me. You know, I know we ain't got enough time for me to make another time when I come hang out with y'all. I get into that. You know, but they really work for my body. I'm drinking that green juice, like, you know, everybody on Facebook know I'll be drinking that green juice. Yeah, and that's very healthy. Juice. And I work out and I'm feeling great. I really feel like I felt when I was in my early 30s.
That's an amazing thing. Like, I don't look at this pandemic as like a curse or anything like that.
Right.
Like you said, I look at it as God is pulling structure.
Right.
And sometimes things have to happen because we disobedient.
Right.
And God is like, okay, look, I talked to y'all once, I talked to y'all twice. But now I'm going to show y'all better not can tell.
You didn't want to sit down, now I'm going to sit you down.
Exactly. And it's okay. I look at it like this. Every day, if you get up every day with all this that's going on, if you get up every single day, you need to thank Him.
Amen.
Because there's a lot of people that did not get up today.
Right. And it's a lot that won't get up tomorrow.
Exactly. And He's blessing us because He's not finished with us.
Right.
We got a lot of work to do, and He knows who's going to be strong and who He got. He knows. He knows.
And when you look around and you see so many people passing away before you, you have to tell yourself that's for a reason.
Absolutely.
That's not for nothing. When God keeps you here, see, sometimes we keep on staying on the same path and doing what we're doing, and we won't get no recognition of what God is trying to tell us. But when God keeps you around, when you can look around you and you can see on the earth that we all live on, and you can see millions of people passing away. I'm talking about thousands of people on a daily basis, and you're the one that's being kept. That's God trying to tell you something, and He's trying to give you something, and He's trying to push you another way. Yes. All of the same things in your life that you've always done or whatever is not the things to continue doing. But that's all I'm going to say about it.
And then that I want to piggyback on that real quick. It's 1,000 people every day dying from this pandemic. But you got to look at God for what He really is. It's 1,000 million babies being born every day. So where there's death, there's life.
That's right. That's true too.
He ain't gonna let it end with nothing. He just building, and He's creating and creating.
It's always a beginning with Him.
Yes. We just gotta fall in line and listen. And I'm gonna end on that because Big Sean, I love you dearly, and I like this.
I wish we had another hour.
I wish we had another hour too. But you know what? I'm definitely going to bring you back because I'm really into the spirituality of the crystals and like self-healing and all that stuff. I'm really into it a lot, and I definitely would love for you to come back and sip some water with us. You know? I'm gonna sip my Pinot because God already know. He was like, get that girl her Pinot so she could listen. Life is too short for any BS. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's inspire each other. Let's keep each other in each other's prayers. Let's uplift one another. No matter what we go through, it could be worse.
That's right.
And when it's not, get up and thank God.
And always be your brother and sister's keeper. No
always.
Always.
And enough of the shenanigans. Enough of the freaking shenanigans. Like, life is dead ass too short for the BS. We all are amazing artists, and we all are doing something that's amazing. Let's stop hating, and we are our worst enemy. We are our worst enemy. We don't, like he said, be your brother's keeper. Be your brother's keeper. Uplift one another. And I'm going to just end with Big Sean. I think we got Big Sean coming back again for another performance. And we got another live performance coming by Big Round. So we're going to get it going. We're going to stop right now. We're going to go to a commercial break. So let's go. Hey you guys, I'm Stephanie Gibbs. Every Saturday night, you will be sipping with Steph from 7 to 8 p.m. We're going to have amazing artists, amazing performance, and great conversation. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. Sip with Steph. Put it on your calendar. Welcome back, you guys. That was an amazing interview from my big bro, Big Sean. Now we got a live performance from Virgo Libras. Roll in the building. Let's go.
This is a song that I wrote in 1985. And it's called Can't Walk Away. And I want y'all to just groove to the vibe. A little something like this. It's so funny that I always return. I'm such a fool for you, Lord, that I will never learn. I always come back and I'm swallowing my pride, because I know when I need good love, Lord, I get satisfied, because I love you with all of my heart, and I hate the thought of us being apart. I think about you more and more and more each day, and this is why I say that I just can't walk away. Walk away, girl, walk away from you. No matter how bad things may get, I come back to you. Don't you know I can't walk away, Lord? I can't walk away from you. No matter how bad things may get, I can come back to you. Don't you know that I'm needing you more? And you're always there when I open the door. I'm standing there when you always stood, but you're never surprised to see me come back. This is why you're the reason I think about you, baby. And the things you do for me are really crazy. Yes, they are now. You're on my mind every day and night. And I love you, yes I do. Walk away, Lord, walk away from you. No matter how bad things may get, I come back to you. Don't you know I can't walk away, Lord, walk away from you. No matter how bad things may get, I can come back to you. Don't you know I can't walk? I can't walk. I can't walk away, Lord. I can't walk away, Lord. I can't walk away, Lord. I can't walk away from you. I can't walk away, Lord. I can't walk away from you. This is why you're the reason I think about you, Lord. And the things you do for me are really crazy. Yes, they are now. You're on my mind every day and night. away, girl, walk away from you. No matter how bad things may get, I can come back to you. Because you know I can't walk away, Lord. I can't walk away from you. No matter how bad you treat me, Lord, I can come back to you. Because you know I can't walk away from you. Lord, I can't walk away from you. Lord, I can't walk away, Lord, from you. Ha ha, and that you know that I can't walk away, Lord, from you. This is why that I just can't walk away, Lord. I can't walk away from you. No matter how bad things may get, I can come back to you. Don't you know I can't walk away, Lord? I can't walk away from you. No matter how bad you treat me, Lord, I can come back to you. Don't you know I can't do it alone. I can't walk away. I can't do it alone. I can't walk away from you. No, I can't walk away. I can't do it, no, I can't walk away from you. Walk. Thank you very much.
Hey, you guys, that was an amazing performance. We're going to do a little something different right now because we're going to show a little bit of shine to my DJ, Jazzy Black in the building. Let's go. Welcome back, you guys. To take us out, we got my big bro, Big Sean. Let's go.
Beyond the sky, it's been a long time coming.
see, I go to my brother. And I say, brother, help me please. But then he winds up knocking me off. He winds up knocking me back down on my knees. And oh, there's been times when I thought I wouldn't last for long. But now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, and I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. Oh, yes it will.
That was amazing, Sean. I couldn't come in here and know better than that. Change is definitely gonna come, especially with everything that's going on in the world today. Change is definitely gonna come. That was an amazing song and you killed it. I loved it. I was over there like, yeah, it was fire.
It's a nice version. It's a nice version of it.
It was amazing. I need you to play that back again so we can go out with that because God is amazing and then we can't do nothing. Yeah, we can't do it without Him. That was amazing. Let's go. You know the DJ. That's my DJ. That's my DJ. Come on, Sean. That's my DJ. That's my DJ. Hey. Sean, you did an amazing job. Like, that was so dope. Yo, we're going to go out with that again.
We're going to take y'all out with
We're going to take it out with that.
Yes.
I need you guys to all come in, fall in. Let's go.
Come on, sir.
Let's go, Sturkey.
Said I was born by the river in a little tent, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know
we're gonna end just like that. I thank you guys for tuning in, and I appreciate all the views. But we're gonna end tonight's show just like that. We're gonna bring it back one more time because it has been a long time coming before change is gonna come. So let's go one more time.